Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Dokkan event for the INT Majin Vegeta. So there is the Prince of All Saiyans, or the Proud Prince of All Saiyans, and this is the new stage of, well, a new stage that's been added for the Majin Vegeta. So it's stage 2, Vegeta's Final Clash, and this is basically the new Dokkan event to get the medals to farm for Vegeta. Now there are some effective characters, most of them being Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan Angel Gokus, some good boos, some fat boos, etc. They use good, not fat, which is more than fine. So yeah, just some basically the options, the guys that faced Majin Vegeta essentially. So overall it's pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. Tech phase, strength phase, AGL phase, and then a int phase. And yeah, you're going to need 77 medals if you have the Vegeta. You're going to need 35 medals if you want to awaken the strength Goten and Trunks. Both units look pretty good. Obviously Vegeta we'll touch on in a review video, but he looks really good, and the strength Trunks and Goten also look very good as well. So it's going to be interesting to see, and we're going to see how they perform. It'll be something really cool. And yeah, just overall I think it's a really interesting new unit, and hopefully the event is also pretty chilled. Obviously Dokkan events, generally speaking, nowadays are kind of just more ways to see the super attack animations than anything else. Usually there's not too much more going on with them. They even stopped a lot of the gimmick stuff, like once-off big super attacks and things like that. So yeah, for the most part it's pretty straightforward. You shouldn't really struggle with it at all. If you are struggling, just take in your best team. Yeah, it's that simple. Otherwise you can always adjust to take some of these Majin Buu characters. We're going to see how this Goku does. We'll see how the Angel Goku does. The team build I've done here is mainly just kind of a fun combination of units. I thought we could just pair up the Gokus once they transform, if they manage to get there. And then, you know, we could kind of just focus, use a rotation of Vegeta and Kid Trunks, because why not? We get very lucky with the crit there, which is obviously great, especially since Goku was AGL against Tech, so it does help. We're facing a strength phase here, so yeah, nothing too crazy. We've got the Majin Vegeta, who's going to dish out some damage, probably end it in one turn as well. Overall, Majin Vegeta looks really good. Obviously being the first 200% lead on Dokkan global, at least, is a very interesting concept. We now have an idea of what they're going to do going forward. I like the fact that it's 200% for specific units. So essentially Vegeta units and Trunks units that are under this unit will be at 200% because they have the Gifted Warriors tag, whereas like it's not applying to everyone. I think it means that like you can have the same categories and the same leader skills, but you can instead make it different in terms of team building by having certain associated plus 30% leader skills, which I think is a good direction for the game to go. Rather than constantly expanding categories, they can really change up the diversity of teams by bringing out different leads. Like a Majin Buu saga and Goku's family lead will be a very different unit comparatively to the Vegeta one. And also if you throw in, instead of Gifted Warriors, you throw in something like maybe Hybrid Saiyans, or you throw in something like potentially Potara, you can get some very interesting builds, because then you'll favor a Majin Buu saga team that has Potara units. So there'll be something that's quite interesting, I think, overall, just, you know, as a team building idea. As you can see, we're not really struggling at all with this Dokkan event. It's just, yeah, basically Dokkan events nowadays are not really too difficult. They are if you're a brand new player, and so if you are struggling, try and utilize those Gokus if you do have them. Otherwise, just try the previous difficulty. No one says you have to start with the highest difficulty. I know it's very tempting, but you really don't have to, and you might save yourself quite a lot of time. So for me, I would definitely suggest maybe just dropping it down a little bit and going a tiny bit slower. You'll have a better time and you won't struggle so much, which is always really great. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. There's not really too much more to cover. The event was pretty straightforward. We got medals for both difficulties because obviously, yeah, that's how Dokkan works now, which is great for us. And also, of course, you can farm the actual medals, and that's the whole point of the event. As I said before, you're going to need 77 medals for Vegeta, and you will need 35 medals for the Trunks and Goten unit. But yeah, that is pretty much it from me, guys. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and you can leave a comment, and I'll try and get back to you and give you some thoughts and opinions. You can ask me any questions, I don't mind, and yeah, we'll just kind of get back to it and see how we go. But yeah, guys, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. But until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. But bye!